Hello everyone, my name is Jack, and this is Homebrew Heroes, where I share with you all some homebrew content for the game Dungeons & Dragons. Today, instead of talking about homebrew content or any descents into a furnace, let's talk about the newest subclasses from Unearthed Arcana. Released on September 18th, 2019, these subclasses are for the bards and for the paladins, with each of them letting you play as a symbol of heroic justice or a master debater. If you want to know more about these subclasses, the link to it can be found in the description below, as well as my previous Unearthed Arcana video, where I go over the tentacle-filled Sorcerer and Warlock subclasses. With that said, let's begin. The newest Bard subclass is the College of Eloquence, a high-end school for those that excel in logical and theatrical wordplay. They master the art of oratory, utilizing their wordplay to turn it into their most powerful weapon. The first feature is Universal Speech. As a bonus action, you can roll one Bardic Inspiration die and be able to speak to a number of creatures equal to the die roll, regardless of the language you speak. This will go on for the next 10 minutes, and you'll also gain advantage on any charisma checks made to influence them. While they are able to understand and be easily influenced by you, it doesn't state if you yourself can understand them if they respond back to you. I guess you'll have to use that charisma advantage to bluff your way through a conversation if that were to happen. You'll also gain soothing words when you enroll into this college. This will let you cast a calm emotion spell without expending a spell slot. You can cast a spell a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, and you'll regain your uses after a long rest. The calm emotion spell can be quite handy in certain situations, as it can suppress a creature's charmed or frightened conditions and calm a hostile creature down so that they can feel indifferent to you. The level 6 feature is Undeniable Logic. As a bonus action, you can roll one Bardic Inspiration die and target one creature with it. The first effect will deal psychic damage equal to your Bardic Inspiration die roll to your target. The target will also suffer disadvantage on their next saving throw before the start of your next turn. Perfect for setting up a creature to fail an incoming spell, like Fireball or Banishment. The second effect is the opposite effect of the first, letting you heal the target and granting them advantage on their next saving throw. This pretty much gives the Bard an altered version of the Healing Word spell and the newly released Mind Sliver spell, which you can learn more about in my previous UA video, where I kept calling it Mind Silver, and nobody told me I was wrong. The final feature is Infectious Inspiration. If a creature uses your Bardic Inspiration and fails their roll, they can keep it, and use it until they succeed in their roll. When they do succeed, you can use their success to inspire another nearby creature as a reaction. The best part is that if you provide inspiration with this reaction, you won't have to expend your Bardic Inspiration dice, letting you use it for some of your other abilities. You can only perform this reaction a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, which could be quite a large number depending on your build. This is a powerful feature that will most likely get nerfed in the future, as in theory, you can inspire one creature, have them succeed, then keep passing around the inspiration once per round. Like it was a weird game of hot potato, where you want to pass it around, but you also want to hold on to it too. While I think the theme and identity of this subclass isn't as strong as the other subclasses, I really like some of the features presented here. There's a lot of ways to use our Bardic Inspiration, like communication, to healing, to damaging and tampering with saving throws. Some things will probably be nerfed or tweaked around, but this is an interesting addition for the Bard lineup. The other new subclass from Unearthed Arcana is the Oath of Heroism for the Paladin. These are heroes that hone their body and mind to whatever the gods have planned for them. They want to be known for their actions and deeds, while challenging themselves to become stronger than ever. Some good examples of this is Gilgamesh, Hercules, and Sirfetch'd, a Pokemon so useless that it trained for 22 years to become a fighting type Pokemon, get proficiency in one-handed weapons and shields, increased its charisma to grow some sexy looking eyebrows, and revealed itself to the world on the same day as this subclass. You think this is a coincidence?
I think not! Well, you don't see it?
You'll gain some spells for taking this heroic oath, such as Guiding Bolt, Enhanced Ability, Haste, Freedom of Movement, and Conjure Volley. There are two Channel Divinity options for you to use. Fearless Athlete lets you gain advantage on all athletics and acrobatic skill checks for the next 10 minutes as a bonus action. Legendary Strike will let you land a critical hit on a 20 or on a 19 for 1 minute. This will definitely help you deal some serious damage, especially if you combine it with your Divine Smites. The next feature is Mighty Deed. After performing the Mighty Deed of landing a critical hit or reducing a creature to 0 hit points, you can grant a special effect to a number of creatures equal to your Charisma modifier. There are 2 effects to choose from, and you can decide which effect goes to which creature. The first effect grants the creature temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your Charisma modifier. The second effect forces the creature to make a Wisdom saving throw. If it fails, the creature is frightened of you until the start of your next turn. The interesting bit about this feature is that you can do this once per turn. So if you're slaughtering foes left and right, you could be handing out hit points and scaring people away every single turn. The level 15 feature is Glorious Defense. When a creature hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to add your Charisma modifier to your AC, potentially causing it to miss you. If the attack misses thanks to this bonus, you can make 1 free attack against the attacker as part of the reaction. There isn't a limit to how many times you can perform this reaction, making this quite a powerful option to have in your back pocket. The final feature is Living Myth. You are now a legendary hero and can use a bonus action to gain 3 benefits for 10 minutes. You'll gain advantage on all charisma checks. Once per turn, if you miss an attack, you can tell the DM "Nope" and have the attack hit instead. And finally, if you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to succeed in the saving throw. Although this can only be done once per long rest, these are some incredible powers to have, especially when it lasts for 10 minutes, which can cover a few skirmishes or 1 really big boss fight. You'll get a free attack no matter what, and a legendary resistance once per turn. That's insanely good. The Oath of Heroism joins the Astral Self Monk in the newest batch of overpowered subclasses. Congrats, Paladins! I think the theme of this subclass can lead to many different types of creative characters, but while the features make sense for them to have, they should be tweaked a little bit to balance them out with the other Paladin oaths. But that's what Unearthed Arcana is made for. They ask us to try things out, we will say that it's broken, they will then fix it, then we ask them to release the Mythic class, and then we repeat. It's always been those 5 rules, and it will never change. And with that, those were the new subclasses from Unearthed Arcana. Let me know in the comments your thoughts of these subclasses. Are they balanced? What changes would you recommend? Anything like that. Also, let me know of any homebrew you'd like me to go over in the comments below as well. I like homebrew. I love homebrew. I would love to talk about it again. And one day I will. Hopefully. The link to these subclasses can be found in the description below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Unearthed Arcana material and other things far-fetched. Till next time, bye.